Hello, this is our presentation on lifting techniques. I am Katie Cooper playing the role of the PTA.
I'm Catherine Urso playing the role of the patient.
We're going to discuss a few things you should know about lifting before we get started.
All right, so one of the things you might be wondering is the importance of having good lifting techniques. It's definitely helpful to prevent for further muscle strains or pulls, as well as any further spinal cord injuries or new injury. You definitely want to avoid lifting at the spine, as you have one back and can't really do anything about it, so we want to protect it at all costs. There are a few things that you want to consider whenever you're lifting, and that's going to be considering the load that you are lifting, maintaining a good posture, um, gripping the object firmly so that it doesn't just slip from you and then cause you to fall over, and plan ahead on how you are going to move or pivot and move around the item.
In case you were wondering why this is important or the purpose for this video, it's so that you can learn the proper techniques to avoid muscle fatigue or strain or injury when lifting, walking, or even bending over. Um, some of the basic elements are body alignment, such as your posture, could be kyphotic, lordotic. Need to keep all those things in consideration, including your core, the position of your legs. With the legs being said and the core, your balance is a basic element of this. When Catherine was talking about the proper posture and to plan your move or your pivot, if we lose our balance, just like if we lose our object, we are going to become off balance. So put yourself in the best position to make these moves. All right, so first we are going to demonstrate the deep squat. So Catherine is going to place her feet parallel around the object. She is going to squat with her upper body completely erect, with slight lordosis in her lumbar spine. When she squats, she will be bringing her hips below her knees, okay, with arms fully extended and parallel, and bring up close to the body, and then back down, doing the same below the knees. Perfect. Okay, now we are going to do the straight leg lift. So you will have your feet staggered, one in front of the other, slightly flexed at the knees, and bend in by pushing your hips back and keeping your trunk upright with slight lordosis in your back, and parallel upper extremities and pull to yourself and back. We're doing the one leg stance lift, or the golfer's lift. For this, the lifter is picking up a smaller or lighter weight object that can be picked up by only one of the upper extremities. For this lift, she will be in a staggered stance, simultaneously flexing her knee, hip, and lowering her trunk down to the object. To lift, she's extending that back leg to counterbalance the weight of the trunk going down, and then extending the front leg to raise. We're doing the half kneel lift next. For this, the lifter will need to be placed behind or to the side of the object, lowering down onto one knee, placing the other knee at a 90-degree angle with a flat foot. For this, she will be putting her hands on either side of the object or underneath it to lift it onto her knee. From there, she will bring the object close into her chest and bring the other leg forward into a standing position. We are doing the traditional lift. For this, you will be placing your feet on either side of the object to get a wide base of support and performing a deep squat to lower your center of gravity. For this, you will be placing your hands on either side of the object when you squat and bringing it in close to then pull into you and lift up from there. And the same to go down and lift. All right. Thank you for watching our presentation on lifting techniques. I was your PTA, Katie Cooper.
I was your patient, Catherine Urso.
Just remember to use these techniques in your everyday life as they are important to protect your body long term from dropping a pin on the floor to picking up a toddler. They can expand your back's longevity immensely.
As the patient, I definitely enjoyed learning more about having proper posture and what posture does to my everyday life whenever I don't have good posture, even when it doesn't involve lifting techniques or anything like that. But it does help tremendously with lifting, like Katie stated, anywhere from lifting a pin off the ground to picking up a toddler. It can vary in weight. It doesn't really matter. It's all about protecting your back at the end of the day.
Thank you.
After all of our bloopers, I finally got it.
Bye. For this, the picker upper. Okay. Okay. All right. We are doing the okay. Calm down. Oh my gosh, right now. Oh, you. Okay. You done?
Katie, are we ever done?
No. Okay. This is the traditional lift. What?
Out of frame. Okay, I'm going back.
Okay, we're both in frame. Ready? Wow.
I just know Katie didn't just ask me if I was done. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. What are we doing?
Traditional.
Why do you sound like Minnie Mouse?
I was too busy watching the second so that I could tap you. Is what?
Did
I don't know what to say
you
as a
look at
patient.
me so longingly?
Is that why you always
Well-
look at me like that?
Because you look at me with doe eyes. You always look so sad. You're like,
That looked creepy. I hope I don't look like that.
I'm
The ending.
so
I hope you enjoyed our video.
I'm putting bloopers in this for Dr. Jackson.